This guy, immediately after I started the match, he was like, I'm gonna lose. And I was like, huh? And he was like, yeah, I learned how to play from watching your videos. And then we do the mirror. Isn't that nice? I'm the gold one. He played pretty well. I played him in a casual set after this. And he played several other cool characters, including 12 and Q. And there was another one, Necro. He plays all the cool third strike guys. That uppercut. You can't confirm that staying strong. My fucking setup, I blundered it. Or I can super jump over that. He tried to stomp though. I guess it's an honor. Yeah, the big thing about... Are we talking about whether Soul Satellite is going to be good or bad? It could be either. We don't know until we get the game because it all depends on the setups. But that duration looks really short, and it looks kind of long to get up. Today, you missed your chance. I got crowded. So considering you rarely have time to use like setup V skills in general, that was a terrible stomp. Should not have done that. It went away so quickly. That being said, if you do another one while you've got the initial one, it seems to last longer. It seems to refresh the timer. Do we know that the Taro are RNG? I saw that she had a Taro down at the bottom of the screen next to like where Ibuki's kunai would be, or G's presidential level. And I was wondering if it was incoming Taro. It was like, oh, that's the Taro she's going to pull next. Like Platinum, the Trinity. But the other rows didn't have that. But now I think about it, I don't remember checking if the other rows had the other V-skill. It's still RNG, but if you can see which one you're about to get. Yeah, it could be like Birdie. Remains to be seen whether we're going to have a Birdie situation or a Wonder Woman situation. That actually dizzied me before it killed me. SF5 looks like it's going to be in a really nice place. That fucking dash under jab. As soon as this patch comes out. Super awkward. Super awkward setup. Super awkward. I was fucking this up at the beginning today, but then I kind of fixed it. That dash through was great. If I could do that every time, I should. Bonk. That frame that we froze on there was the frame that Aura dashed us under fireballs. You want to fight me? In real life? In SF3, in SF5, in SF4? There we go. Classic setup. Good old regular ass SA2 combo. My quick standing might have been the way there. Super canceling, that was good. That was actually still a punish. I meant to do stand medium kick. I'm surprised that went that far. I'm like afraid to play checkers. Checkers is such a weird game. I used to play it as a kid, but I was playing it with the wrong rules, as it turns out, because literally no one knows the rules of checkers. The strategy of checkers changes radically depending on whether you play by the rules too. For example, if you have a take in checkers, you have to take. And that can be bad. You might not want to take. So you can like use that to your advantage as the other player too. You can like force the opponent to take your pieces and put themselves into a worse position. I learned the wrong rules of chess. when I was a kid. I thought en passant could be used anywhere on the board. My dad thought that, and he taught me that way. So pawns were like super duper overpowered. If you like took a pawn diagonally and there was another pawn next to it, that pawn next to you could now take you. And pawns could take any piece like that. So like pawns like were like super OP in the version of chess I played. I didn't know how to play chess properly until like high school. I'm actually a decent chess player now. But there were so many like captures. Oh, but we still played like en passant could only happen the turn the piece moved next to you. So we like kind of understood the rules of en passant, but not really. Me punishing stomp. EX fireball to super, and he actually still punished both. I was equally unsafe there. That's just not a thing versus Oro. I was greedy. Doesn't matter how I set up my super, or I can punish it with stomp. Maybe at particular ranges I can do heavy fireball super and EX stomp won't punish that. Yeah, yeah, en passant has to be done the turn of. It has to be right after the pawn makes 2 steps. You can en passant it. Nice. I think I'm getting better at third strike again. My execution's still shitty. I drop things all the time. Punished. Rare footage of someone actually punishing Oro's block stomp. My first YouTube video ever to blow up was me playing Spark Chess. One of my friends like learned the rules of chess just then. And he found like a random website called Spark Chess where you could play against like chess comms, even though you can do that at like every chess website, including chess.com, which actually tells you like the optimal moves after you make your move, so it's 10 times better. I should have thrown after the second one. I beat up Claire a bunch of times on. It's like a decent level comm. I used to play chess.com at college at UC Riverside from like 2010 to 2014. I played a whole bunch of chess in the middle of lectures. It's like a 1200 comm. Comms are weird to play. They don't make human moves. Anyone who knows about chess. Because it doesn't know what a human blunder looks like. So it'll just make like a really terrible move every now and then. It'll like know the optimal moves and then it'll make a bad move. Punished. I was a c4 player. I did the English. I did c4 turn 1, e4 turn 2. That's one of 2 openings I ever did. I just did the same openings over and over. And then I did, what's the one? I like have to think about the numbers on the chessboard. Is it c5 and then e6, something like that. What's that opening? It's like a black opening. I can't think of the name of it though. I don't even know if those are the right letters. I'm trying to turn the chessboard over in my head. E4 is best by test. You don't get to badmouth it. Anyway, Claire like usually makes like really good moves and also knows a lot of opening traps. And I'm like kind of free to a lot of opening traps. Sometimes I'll just play Claire and I'll just like get smacked by like I'll like, turn like 8, I'll like, oh, I lose either a minor piece or I get checkmated. No, I've not tried chess boxing. I think the champion chess boxer would be the peak human though. He got me. Chess boxing is you do like fucking bullet chess and then box and then do bullet chess and then box. And you can win by checkmate or knockout. There's a few other win conditions too. So basically you have to be either really good at chess or really good at boxing or kind of good at both. That way you alternate. And as you would probably expect, after a bit of boxing, you probably weren't making the ideal moves in chess. But the idea is that you have to be both like intelligent and physically fit to succeed in a sport like that. And what's especially funny is, you know, you're probably thinking about your next chess move while you're boxing. I mean, I did suggest that, but like so did everyone, right? Good old Orosh mixes. Oh no, I got 2 hits. Still got him. I mistimed my double jump. I was surprised. A little fake pretend setup that I do every now and then just to see if it works. When it does, it's so satisfying. And the meter's not super precious. Rare footage of me blocking. I got him. I got a Sora player. I had a few good sets. Oh, this one.